night, doll, and welcome to the Dollhouse for episode number 12 of Dirt with the Doll. My next two guests are my very first tag team to enter the Dollhouse. They are Scotley Crue and Matt Chevron. Yes, they are Crude Oil, the NBWA Tag Team Champions. Welcome to the Dollhouse.
Hello, Bron. We are the Alberta Tag Team Champions. So.
Oh, yeah, yes.
We changed that.
Geez.
Yeah, we changed that. Yeah.
Can't you tell by those flags?
Yeah, well, we got to represent.
I love it. Scotley, I've known you for what, 15 years?
Millions years. Millions.
So you are from New Brunswick originally, but you were living out in Calgary. I think you came out here to train for wrestling. That's how I met you.
Yeah.
And when you decided to move back home, we were so close. We were such good friends. Like, we were family. We spent Christmases together. We traveled together on the road. And when you moved, I was like absolutely heartbroken when you moved back home.
You know,
I had a big post saying my best friend's moving, blah, 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 all our memories. And someone actually sent their condolences to me.
Oh, fuck.
I was like, no, he didn't die. He just moved back home.
Well, moving to New Brunswick, it might be a little bit of death in that. So.
Well, you're going to somewhere to hide and I guess die like an old animal, I guess.
You're going to tax land, so.
Yeah. Oh, 15%.
Yeah.
Now, and Chevron, I met you this past June. I came out to New Brunswick and came and did a show for the promotion you guys work for Capital City Wrestling. And you guys weren't tagging then. So when did you guys start tagging and when did you win these tag team championship belts?
I think we weren't tagging that night. That night we weren't tagging, but we were tagging.
You were the tag team champions, yeah.
Yeah, I think we started our first match tag was August 24.
Yeah.
When you came, it was the 3rd anniversary show. Yeah. I wrestled Massey Harris in a Ralph Klein rules match.
And I wrestled Oscar Ironside, a young fella from the New Brunswick Wrestling Association Training Center, the River Valley, I guess, training, I guess what they call it. But yeah. So it was a good time, 3rd anniversary.
It was a great show, great locker room, great promotion, everyone there. I was, super happy for you because things as they do when you came out to Calgary and you're like, it's time to go back home. And so I was so happy to see you, you found a great place there in New Brunswick and
you're
doing well for yourself.
We've been doing great. Capital City Wrestling's been going on for a while. We've had great crowds, great fans, great moments. Like, yeah, we've had a good time. Like, it's crazy how the response to it, but it doesn't really surprise me because me and Chevron are awesome. And, I paid to see me, so like.
What brought you originally to Calgary in the first place?
Was that me or Chevron?
You, Scott.
Well,
John Connor.
Yeah, pretty much wrestling. Like I always said, if I wanted to learn how to wrestle, it'd be out in Calgary. This was like 2006. So, and like around here, there's jobs and everything. And yeah, you can survive around here. But 06 in Calgary was like unreal. Like, just the boom they had out there. It was just, everyone was going. I was like, well, you know what? It's time to go. Yeah, I was like, what, 20, 21? So it's like, you're young. You might as well go do it. I wanted to learn how to wrestle. So that's the place to go. And yeah, it was just wild. You go out there and you couldn't walk down the street without someone offering you a job. And then as soon as you had that job, so someone offered you a better job. They pay you more. It was insane how crazy it was, Bron. Like, but it was a good time to go out there and that's the only reason. It's just pretty much wrestling work and, see what it's like.
And did you go to a particular wrestling school in Calgary or?
There was, I was going to go to Lance's because that's where Lance's was. That was the whole plan. And, I was like, well, there's Lance's, and I was like, ready to go. But then I found BJ's gym. You've been there, Bron. This gym is out of control. It's owned by Ted's dad, BJ Annis, and BJ's a character in himself. So like, I found it. I read like Stu Hart's book. There's some woman that wrote a book about his life. It's pretty good. And they said BJ's gym down on 7th Ave. And I was like, and I new to the city. I didn't know anything or where anything was. And it's like 7th Ave. I was like, that's the train line downtown. I was like, okay. And then it's like, it's further down. So I looked down. I never went past, there's the train tracks that like curve up and around to go up to the northeast. And I never went past that because why would you? And I guess it was a bad neighborhood at the time. Like it was actually a sweet neighborhood for me because I loved it. There's just, like just weird characters and cheap hookers, which I didn't get the hookers, but they're cheap.
But they were there.
They were there. Oh, they're the rankest ones of the rank. Like it was
where the gym was or the northeast?
Where the gym was, like just right by BJ's. It was great.
Yeah.
So I went there. And I went there, and then I just found BJ's gym, and then Teddy Hart was there, and everyone knows Ted. And I was just like, yeah, man, I just want to like work out and not look like an idiot when going Lances. And he goes, oh, you like wrestling? And I'm like, yeah. And all of a sudden he said he had a school there, which it was his school, but he never really taught it. It was just his, but Ravenous Randy Myers taught it. So yeah, and I found that, and it was awesome because with Lance's 5 days a week. So you really can't work where you can, but like you got to put like 3 months of like no work and stuff into it. It's like, well, fuck, that's going to be hard. It's a lot of money, especially to survive out there. And Ted's like, no, the training's Mondays and Tuesdays, and you can still go to work. And I was like, fuck, right on. All right, this is way better, and I think I chose a better one, really. Like Lance is awesome. I'm not saying that Lance is a bad trainer, but like just having Theo around, which is Randy, and like Michael Richard Blaze, just anyone. Ross Hart would be looking at you from somewhere because he's working out. So you had a lot of like guys just helping you. Yeah, man. And they're all the wrestlers from around there. So now you're in with the group, which is hard to get into in indie wrestling when you want to go somewhere. So you're like, oh, I'm going to go do this. Yeah, but there's also a group and a clique that you got to get in with these guys because they're not just going to be like, oh, yeah, we'll let this guy in because that's one less spot for them. So they got to like you and they got to see you can do this. And fortunately, they liked me and I stuck around and it was fucking sweet. James was awesome, bro.
Where are you originally from?
Are you talking to me now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where are you originally
from? Originally Windsor, Ontario, I guess. But I moved out to Alberta, like pretty well in my early 20s and spent most of the time out there for work. But in Grand Prairie, I say I'm from Grand Prairie. That I call that home. But yeah, I did my training in Windsor, Ontario, actually. So at 17 in 2006. So I'll age myself like Scott. I'm a little younger, but he said 2006. So same year.
You guys started training the same year? That's wild.
I trained in 07. I moved out there in 06 and I didn't find BJ's for a while because I was like, it's in the fucking shittiest neighborhood in town. Like,
same vicinity of the time. Yeah. Then
didn't you like? Weren't you around when you were Chevron though? Weren't you around when you were 14?
Oh yeah, I've been in and out of different groups of doing stuff wrestling wise since I was like 14.
Tell Braun your Sabu story.
Oh, getting rocks thrown at us. I don't know if I was there personally, but getting rocks thrown at a group of dudes in Windsor, Ontario from Sabu, out in the parking lot after a show at the Chicharo Club, I believe. This could be a secondhand story. I don't know if I was at this show, but the rocks were thrown for sure. Yeah. My buddy Alan for sure was one of the ones that getting the rocks thrown, and they weren't little rocks either, from what I heard. So
so like these young fellas are just taking down the ring, and Sabu's just whipping these rocks at these kids. Like I get it, but like, come on. Well, pretty much, or like he's just being an asshole, like.
You know, regardless of the intent, it makes for a great story now.
It does make for a great story. Like then, like
it's like the initiation process.
Well, pretty much. Like you said, you got to get in with the clique. So it's like a gang. I don't know. Like you gotta kind of got to.
So you guys are the New Brunswick Wrestling Association Tag Team Champions, but you call yourself the Alberta Tag Team Champions. As a girl from Alberta, I'm a little bit confused, and I would love for you to explain this to me.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try first, and then Scott can give his take. It's pretty much just in spite of New Brunswick. I had to move here because of my wife. It's in spite of the economy. It's in spite of, without getting political, the politics, which is the economy. But it's almost just in spite of having to be here in New Brunswick. At the same time, we're going to show them that, we can change the titles on a dime because we've had them for so long. Nobody has that right except us.
No,
So,
no one stopped it. No one's said anything yet. They're scared.
I think in combined days, we're like 400 plus. So if anybody can, put a flag on the belt and change it, I think it's us.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah, you guys earned that.
That's right. And we represent Alberta. That's where I lived for a long time. That's where I trained.
Yeah.
I got Alberta style in my wrestling style. So it's like hard hitting. And we're just telling these people that it's better out west, than, maybe you should lower your taxes here. They don't really like it, but you got to represent Alberta. I lived out there for a while. So it's like, fuck you. Like,
You know what?
Put 'em on.
I find there's like pockets of dudes that do like it, and you
Oh,
know
yeah,
what?
because
Those are probably the dudes that fly in and fly out
Oh,
and live here.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
those
go back
the
there
same
for work.
the same dudes too, Chevron, that probably
Yeah.
moved out there, moved back, and they were just like, oh, I wish I was out there still. But
Oh
know,
yeah, up near the border of Quebec, there's a lot
Yeah.
of those.
we're sucked in the vortex of the Maritimes. And it's hard to get out.
What do you think some of the big differences between New Brunswick and Alberta are?
Oof.
Besides the tax.
Yeah. Oh, they're way behind. You come back here, it's like a different world. And you can explain it to people, but it's like laid back. Like Calgary's like, and Alberta is like the United States has everything. Like it's crazy. Just anything you want at any time. But New Brunswick, things shut down at like 5 p.m. on Sunday. And sometimes you can't get stuff, so it's little things like that. But
Yeah.
New Brunswick isn't that bad. It's pretty chill. I'm a pretty chill guy. There's no one around here, less population. You don't have like a million people in the city that you got to like spend time in traffic with. It's like, it's pretty good down here. If you're like,
Fredericton's not bad.
it's not that bad. You don't want to go to St. John or anything, but
Or Moncton, both
Or
are
Moncton.
terrible.
Moncton's all right. One night,
just like a slower.
One night,
pace.
one
Moncton-
night.
I consider, it's just a slower, more chill life, less people. And you got higher taxes, but there's ways of getting around that. So.
I'll give my biggest pet peeve about here. This has nothing to do with much, but they don't use beet juice for snow removal. Not a lot of people know that. But out
What?
west, they use beet juice. This is no
Beet
joke.
juice.
Beet juice. Like most places use a thing called like Road Guard Plus, and it's kind of a mixture of calcium and beet juice. And then some use legitimately just beet juice. But out here, they just use tons of salt. So it just screws your bottom of your vehicle up, right?
Oh, it
What
destroys
do
the
you do?
tires.
Make it red?
Yeah,
I've never seen that in my
a
life.
little bit.
I used to do snow removal out there. You go, there's beet juice and
Really?
everything. Oh, yeah.
I've been here my whole
Oh,
life
it's
and never
great.
knew that.
I think it might be a new thing. They kind of put molasses in it too. In some places.
It destroys work gloves.
But
Must make you pop molasses.
Oh, yeah. Oh, when I found out there's molasses in there, I was like, yeah, it makes sense. Like, molasses works for everything. It's great.
That's hilarious. Okay, so in tag team wrestling, you really have to have a bond. And besides wrestling, you have to have a bond with your tag team partner. Besides wrestling, what else do you guys have in common? Music?
Oh, we like to say music.
Yeah.
We're big conspiracy guys. We can talk about that. We have different but similar experiences in life. So, you can talk about that and laugh. And Chevron's got a great personality.
I guess the Alberta, you guys share that in common.
Oh, yeah.
Chevron,
We just
you
talk
were in
about
a
Alberta.
band.
And then, and just some of the same guys that we know or like ran into in our times in wrestling. And we just get along great. Like Chevron's a great man.
Mm-hmm.
And Chevron, you were in a band. What do you play?
I didn't. I was in a band, but
Were you the dancer?
I don't know. I was the drummer, but I don't know if I really played them. I kind of faked it till I made it, and I didn't really make it. But I looked like I could have made it. I mean, I pretty much just went in there. I got drunk to pretend to do it, but I just keep the simplest beat, and then I got this drum kit and I took all the toms off of it and just left like just what I was gonna need. But I figured it looks like I kind of know what I'm doing by doing that, right? Like even though I just can't play those, so why would I have them there? But like if somebody asked, I'd be like, well, I don't use it, so why have it there? Not that I can't play it, but and then I'd put blankets and shit on top so it would muffle the sound. I could hit harder, and I would come up real high, so like a wrestling punch almost, so I could show it off, get that effect. But it's not. I was only doing the simplest beat, but if you put a whole bunch of emotion into it, people are like, "Oh shit!"
People get behind it. It's like that special Chevron sound.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I played in a band, and it was like during my hitchhiking, writing poetry. I also like did poetry live with a band behind me and stuff. So I was kind of like into the whole Jack Kerouac on the road, beatnik shit. And then I realized when I went and I lived in Kelowna for a little bit and I was around the real hippie people that are like that, I was like, fuck, I'm not one of these people. So I was like, I like to go to work and like make money. I can't live off like roots and shit, right? So I had to I had to go, I'm not one of you guys. I'm gonna bow out on this one. So. Go back to the oil field.
I remember your band. You lived in a band house. Were you in the band?
Oh yeah, we had a band called Dragon Pussy. And I was the lead singer. I was the lead singer. We did one show once, and it was for our a friend. He used to live, it was one of the guy's girlfriends, but we did one show once in the basement for Rochelle. She loved it. It was Dragon Pussy. Oh yeah.
Is it,
it was good.
It had to be like an 80s vibe, hey?
80s, yeah. We were like Steel Panther before Steel Panther. Like they couldn't handle what we could have. Like the guys are great musicians, and we actually recorded a song once, and but I lost it. But yeah, it was good. Like, it was really good.
Hilarious. Yeah, you guys actually have a lot in common. So wrestling, music, Alberta, just being good dudes.
Just same chill personalities and
funny guys.
Well, and it didn't take long in the ring either. It's like I kind of know what he's gonna do next, and vice versa. I can trust that he kind of knows where I'm going with something, and vice versa.
I can trust him. He's a tough man. I don't have to worry about Chevron, and that's one of the best things about being tag wrestler. You don't have to worry about your other guy. He can handle his side. I can handle my side, and you don't have to worry about that, And sometimes you get like these weak guys. You're like, well, this guy's just weak, like Spike St. I feel bad for Slick for having a guy like Spike St. because Spike's weak. He gets beat up all the time, so you got to get in there and help him. It's like, oh man,
he gets beat up all.
I don't have to help Chevron. Chevron can handle himself.
Right on, Scotley. You have a massive band hoodie collection.
Oh yes.
What's your latest purchase?
The latest ones that my girlfriend let me have, because I have a tub of them down, just waiting to be worn.
Have you taken over the full closet and left her any closet space?
No, I got the. She made me my own hooks on the door, and it's insane. And but the latest ones was Sepultura and Pantera, and then I got 3 more hoodies that I bought over the summer. There's like a carnival that comes that they sell like band hoodies, so I bought 3 more. So I still got 3 brand new hoodies, haven't been worn, sitting around waiting. I can't wait to wear them. I can't. It
snowed, I heard, so it's a perfect day.
Oh, man, and geez. And it's cold in New Brunswick all the time, so yeah. It's a great way to wear hoodies, man, I love them.
Yeah, when you moved back home, you left me one of your hoodies because I was like, can I have a hoodie? And
you you get the Alice Cooper one. That's what I get I get that from a concert too, so it's not like you can buy that anywhere. It's like that was a pretty sweet one.
My daughter Miami started high school like after that summer, and she stole that sweater from me and wore it every day to high school. And then I was like, how do you like knowing my daughter's wearing this to high school every day? And you're like, I love it.
I love it. Does she still wear it?
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
Oh my God.
Still around, still kicking. But I wore a band tee for you today.
Oh, right.
But it's a band I don't know. I just liked it.
That's long sleeve.
We were at Killswitch Engage, and I didn't like any of their shirts. They all looked the same. So I was like, I want that band. It was a band I didn't even know, but they're called Frozen Souls, I guess. But I
Fuck,
just
it looks like a sweet shirt, like the blue and the black.
blue and the red. I loved the
Oh,
color.
I like things on the sleeve. That's what.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
long
it's an
sleeve.
intense shirt. That's. Oh yeah, I'm a big connoisseur of band shirts and stuff. So like, when it's hard for me to.
Too many. It's like wrestling shirts.
It is, and I've been wearing them for like since I was fucking high school. So like, I've gone through so many that I'm like very like, I don't want that one. I don't want that one. So it's like it has to take a good one for me to be like, I want that one. And otherwise, because I wore it sometime in my life and I don't want to wear it again, or sometimes it's just they're like tattoos. They got to speak to you, you know. Like,
yeah,
I don't mind a random band shirt at Giant Tiger or Walmart, but I don't. I gotta speak. This band shirt has to be like that's sweet. I gotta wear that.
If you could have a rock legend perform your wrestling entrance, who would it be? You know, kind of like Motorhead did Triple H's entrance song. Either of you guys can answer.
Fuck, I don't know. No one's ever asked that, bro. That's cool.
I'll take Prince.
Well, he's choosing Prince.
I don't know why.
Little Purple Rain.
Like the one he's got in the Batman movie.
I can't quite remember that song, but
when the Joker comes.
Oh, Prince. Yeah. The whole entire Batman movie in '89, bro, and the whole soundtrack's done by Prince.
Oh wow.
Like, yeah, ask Aaron about it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, he did the whole soundtrack, and yeah, Prince is fucking crazy. Who would I get? Yeah, that's a hard one. I can always go say, well, Motley Crue, but like, yeah, well, that's obviously a choice. But like, I don't know. That's Jimi Hendrix would be wild to get it. Jimi Hendrix, I'm gonna say, like just him playing would be unreal. Or James Brown. James Brown would be
a good one.
He'd be. You couldn't top him. After that, he'd be like, well, I guess I can't top that with my wrestling show because this guy dances.
Soulful.
So I don't know. Like, yeah, it's a weird one. Kid Rock would be sweet.
Kid Rock would be good. I'm a big
Kid Rock would put on a pretty good show. Like.
All right, that seems more up your guys' alley. We'll go Kid Rock.
Well, I would. Oh yeah, Kid Rock. I'd have him do. Fuck. I'd have him do some weird song or something. And he'd have
to bring a little guy.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah, he died like in like 01, bro. That's why he brought. I think that's why he brought him around with him. He like seen him and like the guy was like, "Dad," he's like, "I'm gonna bring you on tour with me because I don't think the guy had a long life." Like he knew that.
Joe C.
Yeah, Joe C. Joe C. was badass. That guy's a bad motherfucker.
Wrestling character-wise, who have you guys admired the most growing up?
Did you say character-wise?
Yeah, like gimmick or whatever. Maybe it was attire. Maybe it was their promos.
When I was a kid, it was actually Hulk Hogan. But I'm going to say Brian Pillman was like 96, 97 when he was like crazy and shit. Like that
spoke to you.
Thought he was, oh man, he was so good. I was like, this guy's like, you don't know what he's going to do. And he's like, he can talk. He looked great. He was just, oh man, he was so sweet. And it's a shame what happened to him. And he couldn't wrestle. And obviously he died, but like, man, what a character. You didn't know, like he was nuts.
Yeah,
You're like, well, what's this guy going to do? And they let him do stuff, not like nowadays they don't let guys do stuff. Like WCW let him go. They said, yeah, you'll go. And then so they let him go and he just goes and signs the WWE. So like, as a fan, you're like, well, this guy can go anywhere. He was in ECW. Like, and it was just almost like that unpredictability of it, of like, what's this guy going to do? Because you don't know. Instead of nowadays, they're all like, oh, he's a gingerbread man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's all he is. Like, he's just gingerbread.
Gingerbread man. That's
all he is. Like, he has a different hat and, this guy has a scarf and, okay, they're all the same. Like, okay, but.
I love that analogy.
I don't know.
They're doughy and cute and they're not much different.
Yeah. I also love The Undertaker because The Undertaker was fucking out of control as a kid, and growing up, he was always changed. So, like, he went from like cartoonist to like 99 Undertaker when he was like sacrificing people, and like did almost like the devil. Like that was for me. I was like, this is great. This guy's might kill you. Like he's trying to say he's sacrificing people. You know, he tried to embalm Steve Austin. Great. That's great TV for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I was terrified of him as a
Were you?
child. Well, yeah, every time the lights would go out, like a live show, I was like so scared.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Chevron,
never.
is there someone you looked up to?
For me, I guess like the first guy I ever seen on TV actually scared me, and then the Ultimate Warrior would be my first to go to, and Kerry Von Erich. So when he was the Texas Tornado, and then so for that time of watching it, Jake the Snake Roberts is another one. And if I went to modern times, like I was kind of into a lot of like ROH and early TNA. So like I was a big for in-ring stuff. I liked Loki, Sonny Siaki.
Sonny Siaki.
It's a random one. Hey, I really like.
I don't know who that is. I'm not gonna lie.
He was just around for a little bit, Braun, but he reminded me of The Rock. He was just big, jacked. Like if Vince McMahon seen him, Vince would fucking love this guy. But I think they kept him out of Vince's eye or something. But I think he quit to like take care of his like brother or something. Like,
he was great. He was so good.
Man, he was so good. Yeah, he had a little bit of a Ted Hart look to him too, like the glasses and the hair, like just.
He had the same gear. He always wore them big baggy pants.
Yeah,
he was doing those. He was doing the pleather baggy pants.
Yeah,
remember that? That was a big thing for a while. Guys, like sometimes I'm like I think just breaking out some baggy pleather pants.
We should do it. Bring the drums back and a little session.
Yeah, the pleather pants.
Oh yeah.
Ron, you must have seen the wrestlers with the pleather pants.
Oh yeah, there's someone here, and the crowd always chants plastic pants. So.
Yeah, that's not a good chant. That's like not good. But, no.
I don't know if it's still around, but yeah, I've seen them.
I wore trunks once, and they were chanting, "Put some pants on."
Yeah.
They didn't like that sight, huh?
No, they didn't like Chevron and tights that night. That was actually pretty good.
In the trunks. So, I mean, I ended up switching to long tights, but it wasn't because of the chant. But it looked like if you time it right, it seemed like maybe that got to me, and I just switched to long tights because I switched like right after.
It was the only time you wore them.
Maybe you're cold.
To be honest, that's part of it. That's actually a big part of it. So
I've only worn tights once, and I was forced. And that was because Dusty Adonis. Do you know him, Braun? You remember Dusty?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He wanted me to dress up as him in a Halloween show, and I was like I'd never worn tights, and like put these on, and I was like, well, my first year in, you don't say no. So I'm in these fucking tights with the whitest legs you can never have, not like, unkempt and not shaven. I'm just like, Jesus, like, how do people wrestle in these tights? Like, give me long time. Yeah. Like, like tights, like Steve Austin. Like,
tights, but not yours are kind of baggy with like.
Yeah, this one's, I had my legs exposed. It was horrible.
Gotcha.
The trunks, I guess is what they're called. Yeah, it was horrible. So uncomfortable. It was just going out there with underwear on. You're like, fuck, man. Like, if they would have told me that, I would be like, well, like, let me, like, at least,
get
like.
my legs ready, get a little spray
Yeah,
tan
like, spray tan them or something, or, like, shave them, or, like, fuck, I looked fucked.
It is always, like, a sight to see when there's a wrestler that changes their gear like that. Or you're like, oh, he has no knee pads on. Like, it looks so weird. Like,
you do look weird. And like, that I didn't mind the opportunity.
Is wearing knee pads wrong?
Was that
the whole world is wearing knee pads wrong?
Well, they wear it around their chins.
You're supposed to wear them, just below your knee, like Ric Flair.
No, he did that because he had small calves.
Yeah, but go look at volleyball players. They all wear them. They don't wear them right on their knee.
Yeah, I guess you would know.
Probably something to do with the bending, or I don't know.
I don't know, but I've been doing it, and it's where you fall, I guess. Like, but I heard it in a random episode of like old WWF. It was Monsoon and Ventura, and Ventura goes, Monsoon, he's wearing his knee pads wrong. The right way is just below the knee. And I was
There you
like,
go. He's
whoa.
been doing it ever since.
I was like, geez.
That's awesome. Good tip for all my viewers. Okay,
Yeah.
Scotley, I want to know your wildest Ted Hart story. When you
Ah,
compare.
I got a lot. Oh man, a wild Ted Hart one. What? I've seen this guy do a lot of like. How is he getting away with this? You know, like there's when I first met him, when we went downtown, went to a sunglasses shop, and he walked in and he grabbed all these sunglasses, and then didn't pay the guy. Just said, and then goes up the door, goes, "My dad will pay you later," and he like waved to him. I was like, "What the fuck?" And I just walked out because I'm like, you know, I'm just with this guy, and the guy never ran out and said, "Where are you going?" You know, like I was like, "Oh, that's fucking weird." Like that's $750 worth of glasses. You know, like my dad will come pay you later. So he takes these so it's like BJ just gonna run around, pay his tab. So I'm like, okay. And there was another time I think it could have been the same day because he used to put like butterfly like hair clips on the sides of his glasses. You remember those, Braun?
Yes.
This is when like Natty and TJ just got signed, and like Ted was like, getting signed around there. He looked amazing. Like these glasses looked cool. So we'd go up to the Sunridge Mall. So we'd go downtown, drive up to Sunridge Mall in the Northeast, and then Ted would bring a pit bull with him and put it in the back seat. Like in then he parks like on the front pad of the mall.
Yeah.
Like one of the main doors. He just parks his Cadillac there and just leaves it. And then like he goes, I'm like, Ted, you can't park it. It doesn't matter. He goes, I got a pit bull in the back. Who's gonna like steal the car? I'm like, okay, like. So we go in, we come back out, and there's 2 security guards around. And they're like, "Is this your car?" He's like, "Yeah." Like, boy, you can't park here. We got like, and they freaking on him. They called the cops because the dog's in there. And Ted just waves to him, says hello, God bless. I get in the car, he gets the car, starts it, and goes. Never hear a thing about it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and this is when I first met him.
It's almost like he's invisible. Like it's away with shit like that.
It's like, yeah, I don't know. He had to like sell his soul or something to get all this luck, and he's just paying now or something. I don't know. But like, I've seen this guy do some wild shit. Like, most of the time I was like drunk and stoned, so I got to get like my brain unfogged. But
can you do an impression?
Oh yeah. All you guys, what are you guys doing? Oh fuck, I had to get going.
You gotta just warm up. Just
BBD, he goes, BBD, the only time I feed your bread is after a workout. And I'm like, what does that even mean? The only time you're gonna feed him bread is after a workout. Like I don't. That's just you
gotta earn your carbs, I guess.
I guess, but Ted was a wild man. Then oh my god, like he would just kidnap you. You know, like you're just kidnapped guys. Like he just take you and you're just gone all day with Ted, just driving around. He's doing his Ted stuff. Like, I used to go to restaurants with him. He wouldn't pay. He'd just get up and go. And I'd walk out with him, and then like no one ever ran out and yelled at him or told him to come in. And next time we go there, they never said anything. So I don't know if he had a tab or like his dad paid later.
His dad
paid later.
His dad paid later, man. Like it's insane. It's like what this guy would get away with. Like this mansion in Edmonton. Like I don't know how he pulled that off, living with that woman for so many years and stuff. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Like I've seen him do this wild shit of just not paying for stuff. We're just living the high life, and I'm like, this guy's fucked. Like, how can I do this?
Like catches up later.
Yeah, and then like, well, I love Ted, but like, poor man, look at him now. He's trying to do something, but
he just did a moonsault the other night.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah, I seen the clip.
Yeah. In a Edmonton Oilers jersey. It's like, what the fuck?
Did you go to the show?
Where was that?
That was in
Calgary.
Oh,
But
okay.
no, I didn't go.
I was trying to find where it was, looking at the venue.
It's like
a Legion.
Yeah, it's like looks like a new Legion.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, it's like Southeast or something. I've never been there before, but
yeah, I thought it was in the Northeast.
You might
Either
be right.
or.
Yeah, it is Northeast. I think you're right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like come on, it's Northeast.
So everyone,
I
yeah,
lived
we
in the
first met
northeast
you.
of Calgary.
Oh, sorry. You lived in Northeast?
Yeah, for a little bit. I lived there in the Northwest. I lived at, what's the name of it? Crowfoot area.
That's where I am.
Crowfoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful part. Northwest Calgary's awesome. That's my favorite.
Scenic Acres?
Yeah. Oh, that's really nice there.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
trees.
Our bass player, he was just rich. He was like this accountant for a oil company, but we didn't really like him. He was a weird dude. Like, really didn't like him. He was like, you know what he was like? Patrick Bateman off American Psycho. And he had no charisma. So like, I was like, why do we got this guy in the band? Well, obviously we got him in because he bought this big old house in Scenic Acres. We had a recording studio in the basement, sort of like when you watch the video with Eddie Murphy, Party All the Time.
Oh, yeah.
And they're in that old studio and they're like at the glass. They had that in the basement, a jam room, a hot tub in the backyard. And this guy would disappear and go to Houston for work for like 2 months at a time and just leave us with the house. So obviously that's why he was in the band, because it wasn't because of his personality.
He had the house.
I love that. I wonder if he's still there.
Oh, yeah, he might be. He'll never watch this, so I'm not even worried. And if he did, he knows the lack of personality that he has.
Bobby helps him out.
Sorry?
Probably might help him out for having lack of personality. You never know.
Yeah.
Okay, so Scotley, when we first met you, well, not me because I wasn't there, but when everyone first met you, they met you at BJ's gym, but they called you Outback. So everyone from Alberta calls you Outback. And do you know why that is? Like how that nickname came up?
Oh, yeah. Well, the guys, they like the rhyme around there, like BVD and Chucky and like all those guys. They like say something, they call you like fucking Sean John or something, but they call you something. But so Ted gave me a bunch of like track pants. Ted's very, he's very generous, man. I love Ted. He was very generous, man. So he gave me track pants and I was wearing those. And then I worked landscaping and lawn maintenance. So like one time I found an Australian hat on the on a fence. So I put it on. I was like, this hat's sweet. So like these pants made me look like Jack Evans. And then the Australian hat was Outback. So they called me Outback Jack. And like, I was like, okay, like that's not that bad of a nickname, it could be a lot worse. Yeah. And then it was just, Outback Jack. And then that's what it was. And it was just Outback. It was just Outback. And then like, everyone was like, no one really ever asked. And I always said, they're like, why do you call it that? Because you can always find me Outback. Yeah. But that's,
I'm only saying Scotley for this podcast right now, but to me, you are Outback.
Oh yeah, I'm Outback. Like when I hear that, I'm like, that's an old Calgary. When I hear Outback, I'm like, that's someone from Calgary, but it's better that way because then no one knows your real name. They just know he has Outback. So it's like,
yeah.
Right.
See, when you said it earlier, I thought you were talking about a third dude.
Yeah.
No,
like another dude. I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know we called him Outback.
No, I thought you were talking about some dude named Outback who isn't like.
No,
he's
not
still on
him.
too.
Yeah, I'm still
this guy.
I'm still Outback.
Like
I guess.
Foley, just like the different characters.
And like, and like, I didn't mind. I was like, sweet, great nickname. Like, like it's better than fucking like Short Dick or like, like whatever they want to call you. Because I've seen those guys call some other guys like some weird names. Like a guy named Sean, they called him Gus because he was gross, ugly Sean. And I'm like, so those are like the names that like they come up with you, like, and you're just like, Jesus Christ, guys, like, like, and BVD and Chucky were teenagers at the time. You're like, look at these guys didn't get their asses kicked, but BVD could handle himself. But yeah, they torture some of these fucking guys. But like you said, it's a club. You gotta, that's the initiation, man. Like,
exactly. So Chevron, you're big into conspiracies. What's your thoughts on Courtney Love killing Kurt Cobain?
Oh, yeah, I did do a deep dive in it for a little bit.
100%,
like
she
a
did.
Few years. It seemed but like, I had to have been, but maybe it was just a guy that did it. I don't know.
No way, man. He was going to divorce her. She's going to have nothing, and then if he dies, she gets everything, and then she has money for the rest of her life. And like that's
It could be. You know what?
But
A
like,
new one on totally different topic. I just found out the other day. Stevie Wonder isn't blind.
no, you didn't know that?
No,
No, he's never been blind. He just plays it up for the women that
that's
come around.
wild.
Yeah,
I
it's kind
should
of
have
What?
done
bullshit.
that.
Yeah, he
I
does.
should have done that my whole
He's
life.
not really blind. He you watch some footage, like there's a microphone stand falling. He just catches it, and you're like, how does he see that? He's supposed to be blind. Like Ray Charles was blind. Like Stevie Wonder's just half blind, I guess. But
I give him credit if that's going on.
hell of a talent. Yeah, he played it up
Yeah.
for so many years. You know, like who's going to
Sweet.
second guess him? You know, like well, he says he's blind, so I kind of got to believe him.
Is there a conspiracy in your mind that's absolutely true, and why? Like one that you're like, yes, this is.
The moon landing.
The moon landing, that one.
That's a
for
fake one.
Sure. Yeah, that one's like, I think everybody needs to get on board with that one and just realize that, like, I can't get service in the middle of New Brunswick sometimes. And this fucking guy
That's true.
dialed these guys up.
Richard
Right,
Nixon.
Richard Nixon's just on the road to dial. Just let's see what's up on the moon. And these dudes are just who filmed it too, right?
Yeah, where's the landline? Like, there's no land. Like, he's on a landline phone, so it's like you can't. Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
And they
believe
lost the technology. This is what NASA says nowadays: is when we can't go back. They don't go back to the moon. They don't send anything there apparently because they can't go there. But we got a rover on Mars. But I believe that Mars, they're actually filming that in northern Canada. If you go look at it, Baffin Island has the same landscape. I think it's Baffin Island has the same landscapes as Mars, and all they do is just color hue it, change the color of the rocks.
Yeah, I don't believe it at all.
These days. Yeah. Here's a messed up thing. We have AI to tell us if it's AI. So now we're asking AI to tell us if something we're watching is AI.
Oh, everything is AI.
I believe
now,
we're in
a
simulation.
Yeah, I hate AI. I just think it's not.
A few times.
You can just tell, like, if it's people, you can tell by the skin. Like,
yeah,
AI will never be able to replicate like the human.
I love AI.
Of course you do. It's gonna come get you. Chevron, you're gonna get shot here soon.
I love AI. I'm
worried about Chevron. With all these conspiracy theories, he's saying some stuff. Like, if he disappears, like,
yeah, I'm not suicidal. That's for sure.
Like,
he's talking too much, and he's not suicidal. So he disappears. You know why? Like, it just says too much.
Scotley, do you have a favorite match of all time?
Of mine?
Not of yours.
Like wrestling in general.
Yeah, wrestling in general.
Not really like matches. Like, I just like the like always a Bret Hart match. You throw on any Bret Hart match and it was sweet. Like, just I don't know, I just like throwing on pay-per-views and watching them from
old ones.
Like, I appreciate all of them, like back in the day. Like, I don't watch modern wrestling. Just because it's just fucking not my cup of tea, and it's just not what it was. Like, go back and watch something from 1996, compare it to now, it's not the same. But in 96, it was wrestling. That was wrestling, like Shawn Michaels versus Vader. Like, that's wrestling. Like, look at Shawn Michaels, and you look at those two guys, you're like, yeah, those are wrestlers, like, like Bret Hart. Bret Hart and Mr. Perfect was always good. The Bulldogs was always sweet. Davey Boy, I was a big fan of him. Like, your dad was before my time, Braun, but like, he was fucking unreal. Like, yeah. Jesus. And then, like I said, I always like The Undertaker. Chris Jericho was really good back in the day, not more nowadays, but he's a weirdo. But yeah, I don't really have any favorite. Like, I just like watching the old, like, just give me a King of the Ring 96. I'll watch every match on it and love it, just Hulk Hogan, Sergeant Slaughter, maybe. I remember that was like pretty intense when I was like 6. I was pretty into it, pretty happy Hulk Hogan won, but yeah, like, just give me like any old wrestling show, an old house show, I'll watch it. It would be like, these guys are unreal. Back in the day, like Like they were just unreal. That's all they knew how to do. That's all your dad knew how to do was wrestle, Braun. That's why he didn't want to do anything else because that's all he knew how to do. Like, it's your mom told me I can go work here. He's like, I can't go work there. I don't know how to work. I know how to be a wrestler, So like, I get it, but
Yeah, he did it his whole life.
yeah, that's what, but that's why these guys were so fucking good because that's all they did. They did it all the time, man. And it's just like, fuck, like, like
more grueling schedules back then, like
that's why they're all dead. They on the road so much, like, and I get it because like there's a lot of money to be made, but like, man, these guys are taking hard bumps on these hard rings, like just getting beat up, and then all of a sudden, like, let's take these pills to keep going. And it's like, fuck, man, like, but you can ask any one of them, they probably wouldn't change anything, and they lived the life of 10 men, like, fuck those guys. Because I always say, everyone's like, oh, who would you like would want to wrestle? If I was like, I don't want to wrestle anyone. I don't want to wrestle in generations. Like, give me the 80s to wrestle in, or like the 90s. Like, give me anyone. Like, just give me those eras to wrestle in would be great. And because it should be like, there's no cell phones, Braun. It's great. Everyone believes it. There's good crowds, And nowadays it's just like, oh well, all right. Like, you watch a show, you're like, it's all right, but like, I didn't believe anything in there.
Do you guys watch current product today? Well, Chevron, do you?
No, I don't. I watch like highlights, I guess. So whatever my algorithm gives me.
Like I don't watch any of it. Like,
what do you think it's missing today?
Characters, like believability, too much shit. All these guys, it's just video game wrestling.
Well, here's an example. Here's a good example is because when you were talking about matches, how is it going to give a match? But it's not a match. It's not a wrestling match. This is what it might be missing, in my opinion. Anyways, this is just my take on what wrestling should be. And if anyone asks, my match isn't a match. It's actually part of a movie. Watched it the other day. My favorite match is Captain Hook versus Peter Pan in Hook, the final fight scene. Because if you watch it and you think to yourself as you're watching, it's a wrestling match. It is. It's the same. It's what you want to feel out of a wrestling match. It goes up and then
it's a storytelling.
And the kids with the clocks. That's like when the guys got the audience getting them back up, the kids come in with the clocks.
Oh yeah, it's like cheering.
And there's a shine at the beginning, like Pan's just whooping him and he's like taunting him and that's his shine, and then he gets cut down, and then Hook cheap shots him when you think, I was watching it and I was like, wow, if everyone just had that in mind when they're delivering a wrestling match to people,
It like, wrestling been around for so long that's like, all right, like people are like, oh well, that way is boring, but it's like, well, people believed it. People liked it. People need like more characters, I think, too. Like, if you just got a guy in tights coming out on a show, his name's like fucking John Smith. Okay. But then you got a guy come out and he's swinging a chain, he's wearing fur, he's yelling, you don't understand what he's saying. You're like, well, that guy's going to stand up more to you than John Smith, who just wants to do flips and forearms and Japanese wrestling that you look like a cosplay wrestler. Like, but this Viking, fuck, he's sweet, and I don't know, it's just characters. Like,
I do definitely miss like the characters of the 80s.
Yes, and not everyone like.
I don't know if that's just because like that was how I was raised and brought into wrestling, and
that's just what wrestling is.
I loved it.
Man, and like, and even the characters that were characters, like Greg Valentine, his character he's a wrestler, and you looked at him, you're like, yes, that guy is a wrestler, and like the same as Chris Benoit, like as much like, even though like he's a murderer and everything, you watch him, but like when he came out, people were like, I'm gonna sit down and watch this because he's a wrestler. We're gonna have a great wrestling match, like, and that's what you want, like. Then he's taking on Kane, so you're like, oh fuck, is he gonna beat this guy? Like, it's, I don't know. Wrestling's like music though. Everyone has their own flavor and stuff, but like,
That's true.
Just talking to
Actually,
people.
Greg Valentine's so good, man.
Yes,
I was
he's a
watching him
wrestler.
recently.
You
Yeah,
go try to fuck with Greg Valentine back when
he
he turned
looks like a
30.
mean dude,
Like
man.
try to go fuck with him. You will fuck you up. Like, and that's what is the believability of it. It's like, go try to fuck with some of these guys. Like, this guy's 300 pounds. Even if he can't fight, if he gets a hold of you, like, and then you get, yeah, that's just, and just the moves. Like, everyone has to do a fucking dive. Every match is a fucking dive. Like, and all these dives look like shit. Like, these dives through the ropes, and then the guy just catches him. Like, the whole point of diving through the ropes is to push the guy back, and like, they just catch him, hug, and collapse, and it's like, this is why there's 100 people in your fucking audience, man, because you guys are just playing wrestler instead of when I get in there, it's like, I'm trying to win. Like, I'm not gonna fucking dive on this guy. I'm gonna punch him. Like, I'm gonna kick him. I'm gonna slam him. Like, like it's, I don't know. But like I said, it's just, I don't know. It's been done. Like, how many more fucking dives can you do that? Everyone, oh, cool. Wow. Yeah, that's the 8th dive I seen that, or that guy punched that guy right in the mouth, and that was the hardest punch I've seen all night. And everyone, I don't know. Don't get me going, but.
What is it about wrestling that first got you guys hooked?
I don't know. I remember being like 2 years old and just seeing Hulk Hogan, and he just fucking came out, ripped his shirt, and it was just his charisma and stuff. And I just watched it, and like, I don't know why. I don't know why it captivated me and like grabbed me, but maybe just the characters. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I was like 2 or 3 years old, like, I don't know who he was wrestling. Maybe Andre, because it was just WrestleMania 3. I'm going to say Andre, maybe.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3, like, because I can remember, man, the first time my brother goes, watch this. And I like remember just Hulk Hogan coming out, ripping off his shirt and like pointing at the guy. And I was like, holy fuck, like, this is insane. Because Hogan looked like your dad's friend, like, and you're just like, fuck, man. And yeah, I was just hooked.
Cul-de-sac?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, with the cul-de-sac, like, just, he's bald, has a mustache, like, just looks like your dad's drinking buddy, like, and you're just like, fuck, look at that. Like, and just probably the characters too that came out, you had the Ultimate Warrior, he came out and just looked out, just muscular, jacked, and yeah, just, I don't know. Because I was so young, that's the only thing I can remember is just seeing it and going, wow, this is fucking insane, like.
Well, I seem larger than life to you then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And just.
And big dudes.
And then, and like, I went to my first show here in like 92 and I had like Flair and Savage and like Kerry Von Erich, and like, it was just, then that was unreal because you got to see Flair. Like, it was like, this is insane. Like, because like, yeah, you're fucking short and these guys are massive. And you're like, Jesus, this is sweet. Like, and like, and you believed it. These guys made you believe it. Yeah. And it's ruined my life ever since.
Here we are today.
Yeah. What about you, Chevron?
What first got me hooked, I guess it was like in stages. It's probably around the same time you're talking. The first memory of seeing wrestling in general for me was literally seeing the Ultimate Warrior on my TV, and I was scared of him. So, and then I kind of like, I was scared of him, so I didn't watch. So I turned it off. And then I remember later on, my cousin, he was over for Christmas morning with his dad, my uncle, and he got him wrestling tickets. And he was a big Bushwhacker fan because they were like just redneck guys. So they liked all that. So they just loved the Bushwhackers, I guess. And when he got tickets, I started watching again. And then later on, the biggest thing that kind of brought me in was like probably like a lot of people my age is the Attitude Era. Like I remember and it's a weird moment when the New Age Outlaws put Terry Funk and Mick Foley in the dumpster and pushed it over.
Oh yeah,
that's a very vivid memory to me because I was kind of a piece of shit kid around that time too. So I was like, oh, these New Age Outlaws are definitely like kind of like how I am as a kid. So, and then DX and all that, like that's my thing. And then like, but I also remember watching like 95, like my favorite WrestleMania is WrestleMania 11 for some reason.
Loves it.
I
You
love
love
WrestleMania 11.
people say they say it's the worst one, but it's actually not that bad.
I
It's
love
Chevron's
it.
favorite.
Oh, it's
No,
Chevron. Well, you go back and watch it, you're like, it's better than modern day shit. That's all I can say. Like,
I even loved how when Shawn Michaels took that jackknife and he kind of landed on his feet before he took it was like a half, but it was the finish. And as a kid, I was just like, sweet, he still hit it. It was good enough. I was like, he didn't hit it. It wasn't like crazy. So literally, when I was like a kid and I would hit with my figurines, I would mimic that bump. So like the toy would kind of hit his feet and then go to his back. And I just got enough of it.
Oh, I love this play by play.
yeah, it's the things that stick in your mind. You like just that little move stuck in Chevron's mind for the rest of his life. You know, like that little thing.
That was the best power bomb in my life to see, and it was not a good one. So.
Do you think there's an element to wrestling you could do without, or something you could use more of?
In wrestling in whole, or
Yeah.
us?
As a whole.
I think wrestling needs more like managers and valets,
Yes.
like
agree with
dedicated ones. And it's no offense to like women's wrestling, but I heard Cornette say this, and I don't always agree with him, and I'll just put that out there in case anybody wants to fully agree with him. But if one thing he said that made a lot of sense was that like back in the day, there was more female valets. And these days, a lot of women are wanting to be wrestlers, which we definitely need that too. I'm not saying get rid of women's wrestling at all, but I'm just saying because they want to. His proposal was nowadays, if you ask a woman, you can be the manager valet of this main event guy, and you're always going to be main eventing, or you can wrestle and be on the very, maybe you're on the undercard real low and you're not getting on TV much. They're going to pick the wrestling. Whereas back in the day, they definitely picked the opposite.
Yeah,
So
definitely more valets and managers. Like Chevron said, like, yeah, you want to be the wrestler, but maybe you're just best as the valet. Because and like, there's nothing wrong with that. Being a valet is great to have a good looking woman come out there and like maybe she helps you cheat if you're a heel, like, and if you're baby face, that's your.
Or you got a Miss Elizabeth, or
you get a Miss
even
Liz, yeah.
On the male side of things, you got somebody like a Cornette. Like there's no Cornettes anymore. There's no Jimmy Harts necessarily, right?
Yeah, like
I like when a manager has a bunch of
roles.
Yeah, and that's your role, but you're still on the show. Like he said, like if you're a manager in the main event, you're in the main event. Like you're still out there, but all these guys want to be the wrestler, and it's like, well, like, and it's. They don't know their role, they see themselves as this, but it's like, yeah, but if you just do this, you'd be fine. And then they get all fucking pissy, and it's like, well, like, I always like, even like women referees, like if you can't do it, why don't you try being a ref? Like, you're going to be out there for 3 or 4 matches. You're still out there. You're still a party. Your role is still there. We need a referee. Like, so
we have a female ref here, and I'm always like, I'm so proud of you. Cause like, I couldn't do it.
We do too.
Great job.
Yeah, we do too. There's one here. There's one in Nova Scotia. And then they only make us look better because if they're tiny, they make us look bigger. So, and yeah, like there's just need more like supporting roles and like more character, like a Paul Bearer, like him as a manager. You're like, look at this guy. Like his name's Paul Bearer.
More Takeshi's.
Yeah, and more Takeshi. Takeshi, oh my God, man. Takeshi's sweet, man. That was like a gift. Being a new wrestler heel, and there's like, can I have him as my manager? Because he's Takeshi, he's a Japanese man, and he they hated him. As soon as you get out there, you're booed because this guy could add heel heat, like, and he was great. Like, oh my God, he was so good. He didn't know how good he was.
That's what I got out here when I got teamed with you.
Yeah, like
I was just given instant heat.
Man,
like definitely like. It was tough because
Takeshi watched wrestling. Yeah, in like Takeshi watched and understood it, so like he knows. Oh man, he was so good to have him around. Like I wish, like I said, I wish I can just transport him out here, but he's having a good time in Vancouver.
Yeah,
he's having a great time, man. I miss him. Oh, he's good. Takeshi's sweet. We've had a lot of good times with him.
If you could add a third member to your team, past or present, who would it be? Like, who would jive with you guys?
Past or present.
For my own amusement?
Sure, whatever. Whatever
Like-
comes to mind.
Like
Skinner.
Skinner would be good. I'd bring it.
Skinner.
Is he going to be part of Crude Oil, like modern day, and like from Alberta? Bruce Hart.
Bruce Hart.
I'm taking Bruce all the way, but I want like young.
You guys
Bruce.
all gonna wear the boots?
No, only him because that's it.
Western
No,
boots?
that's only him because it sets him apart. That's his thing. So that's you, Bruce, and then I want Bruce. Yeah, I want a nice 35-year-old Bruce, maybe a little bit pissed off with a chip on his shoulder, and then you want to fuck around. We got Bruce here, like.
I love that answer.
Oh yeah, he'd be great. Why not? He's from Alberta. He's
That is a good answer.
oh yeah, Bruce. I choose Bruce or Ross,
Yeah.
but Ross is more of a baby face. I don't know if he can be a heel, but
Yeah.
Bruce would be my
Pissed off
choice.
Bruce.
Like, oh yeah, pissed off Bruce. Oh yeah. Have you seen him lately, Bron?
I have. When I went to Montreal this summer, remember I did that convention?
Yeah.
He was right beside me. He was at the convention too.
Oh yeah,
We were at the
he's having a
same
good
table
time.
together.
I like that he's getting booked for these conventions. He needs
Yeah,
that.
I just saw he's booked in New York in March too for the big
Nice.
event, like a massive convention they have out there. So
Man, there's my first year we had a Stampede show in like Invermere, BC, I think. And it was for Van Sock, and man, it wasn't a good they put us in a liquor shed, told us to help ourselves. Well, you're gonna tell us to help ourselves, like so we like had a bunch of booze, but man, I remember me and Massey Harris sat on a fence and just fed Bruce our beers. Got him loaded, and he just bitched about Brett and about how it should have been. Like he was going on, like we just kept feeding him beers. It was great, man. And he talked about other things, but it's like, oh, this is great. Like get these old guys talking and get them drunk that's the best. Like
a lot of good
And
times.
I'd love for Bruce to fucking give someone a knee drop down here and break their nose like he used to these guys in training. Like Bruce didn't care.
How do
You
you
should
boys
do-
celebrate after winning a match?
Well, just like to drink a Moosehead beer and sit down, talk to Chevron. You know?
Yeah,
Gear
what did I
down.
have last time? I had a Sapporo last time.
Yeah, he had Sapporo, which is a great Japanese beer. But you do that and wait till the show get over and head to Dooley's, which is the local watering hole. That's like a pool hall, has gambling, there's girls, there's beer, there's anything you want. Like it's good. That's what we like to do, and just
Till the next
chill
one.
out. Yeah, on to the next. You know, like
What's your go-to cheat meal?
I'm always on the cheat meals.
Ron, I don't eat. I eat like shit. I am.
One of my
nice
recent guests, she was like, "Oh, it's a salad with like blah blah blah," and I was like, "No, I asked you cheat meal." She's like,
Yeah.
"No, that is my cheat meal." She's like, "I eat like
Yeah.
fast food all the time." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. You don't make friends with salad.
Yeah.
I am a cheat meal. That's like, give it to me. I am so weak.
You are the cheat meal.
I am. I'll eat a bag of chips today. I'll have probably give me some Chinese food, some Pizza Delight.
I'm big.
I'm
into
not much of a-
Are
popcorn.
you so little? Not little, but like not overweight.
I don't know. I do training 4 days a week and for wrestling and then the gym. But I grew up in a trailer park. We ate like shit all the time. I think my body just knows what to do with it, and then
Fast
it did.
metabolism.
Yeah. And I don't know. I should be overweight. Like I should be on that 600-pound life. That's really, if I wasn't a wrestler, I'd be on my 600-pound life with that doctor and he'd be telling me to lose weight. And I'd be like, all right. Like in the next scene, I'd be eating Doritos and he'd be like, it'd be a mess. Like,
Well, you are 303. So
yeah. Well, I do weigh a lot. Yeah. I 303 pounds, but like for my frame, that's pretty good.
yeah.
But I love cheat meals. I'll have one today. I'm getting hungry now. What's your
What do you
go-to
got?
cheat meal, Bron?
Oh, mine is a chili dog. Not gonna lie.
From 7-Eleven?
No, like no.
Just anyone?
Yeah, anywhere. Like making them at home.
Ooh, a homemade one.
Yeah, like with cheese on it, put like banana peppers on it. And I don't usually I don't eat a lot of carbs, so that day I'll have a bun.
Oh my God. You
Like
should go have one
chili
from
dog.
7-Eleven and see how you feel.
I don't know about that. I don't think I like
That's
carbs.
what I miss about one thing, that we don't have 7-Elevens down here.
Yeah.
That's one
Like
thing I miss.
I'll get the chili from Tim Hortons and make chili dogs with
Oh, really? Ooh,
Yeah.
that's interesting. Oh, fuck. Might open up the world.
What are you guys the most thankful for that wrestling has given you?
Oh, geez. Probably I always said the best thing I ever talk about wrestling is hitting the gym, working out, and just take care of your health that way. That's probably the. Yeah. If I didn't wrestle, I'd still hit
You're
the gym.
motivated to be healthy.
Be healthy, yeah, and that's what I always said. Always the biggest thing that always helped me out, and probably there's just memories of just the weirdest situations you get in, or just being on the road and the people you meet, or where you go. It's just that's the best, because no one you tell these people these stories and they don't believe you, and you're just but it's true. These things happen. You remember old Bob Braun?
Yes.
So this old guy that these guys brought home from the bar, and he hung out with us, this old fucking guy. It's like our grandfather. He'd hear us tell stories, and he would tell stories about, Bob, that's not true. No, Bob, you didn't do that. And then I was thinking, is people going to say that about us when we're old? You didn't do that. You didn't do this. I'm because old Bob said oh, I partied with the Rolling Stones. And it's did you party with the Stones? You don't look like a guy that would party with the Stones,
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking, I hope people believe me when I'm old about some of the shit I say or witnessed, or, they're probably going to think I'm just an old fucking crazy.
As we get old, we add on more detail to our stories. So it's a little more exaggerated.
Yeah. Every story, though, has to be a little bit embellished. Otherwise, it doesn't really sound good. Like every story you hear, there has to be some little bit that they threw something in it just to spice it up a bit for you. But that's what makes them good. What about you, Chevron?
What I'm thankful that wrestling has given me? Well, I mean, I wouldn't if my wife dragged me to New Brunswick for her job, so I was not, I volunteered to get out of camp. So I was in camp in Wannawan, BC, actually.
Jesus.
And in Wannawan, it's mile 101, but Wannawan. See, mile 101, Wannawan. And it was May, and it was snowing tons in May in Wannawan. And she called me and told me she got the job for volleyball here, coaching, and we're moving. So I got out of camp and I came here, and I was I had put wrestling out of my mind because I'm in camp all the time. I'm not going to wrestle anymore in my life. I'm done. And then when we came here, I was you know what? I've been thinking about it because I never stopped thinking about it. So I guess it gave me, now I feel like I did when I was younger compared to, I was kind of just going there. It's nice money, but didn't really do anything for me sitting in camp. I eat a lot of cookies and burritos and stuff in camp because they got the good food. But other than that, there's not much to it. So it's given me something to look forward to.
Community.
Yeah, the community and especially here, I landed in a good spot because I'll be honest, I told Scott and I told some other people that if I didn't land perfectly where I did here, and it might have been a different city, it might have been a different province, then I probably would have hung it up real quick. I might have dabbled a bit to get going, but I definitely wouldn't have stuck it out because when I left in the first place, it was for certain reasons and stuff. So it's you got to kind of find the community that's a big thing. But more so for myself too, right? I got a young boy 8 months. And I say it all the time. If you don't like getting up and doing what you're doing in life, then that really sucks. So I say it to young guys all the time. It's like, why would you want to be an accountant unless you like fucking numbers?
Yeah.
Finding something that you love.
And it's something that people do. I would never have met you, Braun, if it wasn't for wrestling.
That's true.
I never would have met
I
Brandon.
get my cat here. He wants to say hi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he came down. Oh, look at him. This is Chester.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where Benny is. He's around
It's
here.
an Egyptian descendant.
But yeah,
Well,
like
yeah. He's usually
cats
not
are
in the
like
basement, but
lizards.
somehow he got down. How'd you get down here?
he's a lizard. He knows how to do
He's a
things.
lizard.
Yeah.
Cats are pretty much lizards.
So I have a couple of fan questions, and then we'll be wrapping it up here.
Oh, yeah.
Does working as a tag team that doesn't have good chemistry with each other in the ring make it harder for you to be your best as a team?
Yes.
I think you kind of answered that earlier.
Like I've been,
Yeah.
it's all right to tag up. All of a sudden you get tag matches like, oh, it's me and fucking Tornado Tom here. You know, like we're gonna tag up, but we're not a team, so it's gonna be like awkward, and you don't. It's like Chevron says, you kind of know what the guy's gonna do, like body language, like that's good. But like if you're just tagging with someone, it's like all right, but like you're not gonna be
Then
in
you're not
sync
in
with
sync.
each other. Yeah, it's still gonna be probably a good match, but not as good as tag team wrestling that are tag teams that are, you know, like they're in sync with each other, and it just works out better that way. Because like I said, I don't have to worry about Chevron. He doesn't have to worry about me. You know, like, yeah.
This is from my mom, and she says hi, by the way. Your signature tag team move, and how did you come up with it?
Fuck, we don't really have a
No.
signature move.
We got various things that we do. Yeah, every match we do a drop down, drop kick. It's simple, but where did you're the one who seen somebody do it all the time. Was it Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett doing it all the time? Or
I
was
think
it
so.
Owen Hart in general?
Yeah. Owen Hart loves a good drop down, drop kick. Yeah, that's what we always tell the boys. If you want to do a drop kick, you do a drop down first. And it's like, all right, well, he knows, man. Like, so, but we don't really need signature moves because these people guessing. So it's like we got a lot in our arsenal. I've been around for a while, so is Chevron. So
different every time.
You know, any way we can win, really. Like we don't really care. Like any way you can get the win is the way to get the win. Like, and that's why we're the tag team champions. We don't care by any means necessary.
Yeah,
it's like the Nation of Domination.
So I'm gonna end it with a little this or that segment. So I'll say two different things, then you guys choose what you gravitate towards more. I want to see how in sync you guys are as a tag team. So
let's do it.
Sunny days or one night in China?
Sunny days.
What year?
Oh yeah, that matters.
Just in general, bro.
90s.
Like modern day China.
Not current.
Well, I guess China's dead, but like modern day Sunny, or like, are we talking like?
No, you got to in either peak. That's you just got to do it that way. That's the easiest. Either peak year. They like both of them are in their peak year. China's peak year is probably different than Sunny's peak.
I'm gonna have to go with Sunny.
All right.
China was like plastic surgery.
That was a wild question.
It's like, you want Sunny modern day when she's in jail and overweight, but like China was like, I don't know. Sunny was more natural. I guess she didn't have plastic surgery, so I'll just go with that. Or like a natural woman.
Lobster roll or poutine?
Give me a poutine. I'm never really.
I was gonna say poutine because I can't eat lobster.
Okay, well that makes sense.
I'm not a big lobster's all right, but I'm like,
Legion of Doom or the Bushwhackers?
Legion
of Doom. Oh yeah.
I knew you'd say that.
They're
your go-to Halloween costume.
Oh yeah, there was one year I was, and then like I always say, like you show Legion of Doom to somebody, they're like, yeah, those guys are pro wrestlers. So, like that's a good representation of what wrestling is. It's like these two big fucking guys.
Judas Priest or Iron Maiden?
Judas Priest.
I can't tell the difference.
Okay.
Wow, you can if you listen to him, Chevron.
I don't listen to them.
Are you more like country?
Yeah, more of like a southern rock kind of.
Okay, you might not know this next one either. Then it's more for Scotley. Then
He loves Shabuzi.
Vinnie Vincent or Bruce Kulick?
What was that, Bron?
Vinnie Vincent or Bruce Kulick?
Vinnie Vincent, way better musician, and he's more fucked up. He's wild, so you don't know what he's gonna do, and he might come up with songs and want you to buy them. He's like, I'm not gonna let you buy these anymore, and you're like, well, all right then. So, but he was for his time, like he was great, just a very eccentric, fucked up person that doesn't want to release his music. Yes.
Do you guys have any upcoming shows you want to plug? Any merchandise?
January 24th.
Yeah, big ladder match
exhibition.
Yeah,
here in Fredericton.
Yeah. Ladder match with Ace Dynasty.
You know what? This will probably post after that, but that's okay.
No, that's fine. And yeah, that's all right.
City Wrestling, and
we have big ladder match.
The one after that is February 21st.
Yeah. So Chevron has couple big matches. Yeah, he has. Because Spike Esty, he's been wrestling him all over the Maritimes, pretty much. So.
Yeah, I got one for Island Pro Wrestling in PEI on that little island. That's a dog collar match against Spike Esty. So
awesome.
Yeah. That guy, he's been he's a POW. He's a personal support worker. Actually, PSW, but I like to call it a POW.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be something after Saturday when we get rid of him. But
well, you guys, this has been so much fun. Thank you for joining me today in the Dollhouse. And good luck in your ladder match next weekend. Sage Mo is going to be out there as well. I'm super excited for her. We talked about Capital City Wrestling on her episode here in the Dollhouse.
Yeah, she did a promo with her like outside in Edmonton with like her gear on.
Woman. Yeah.
No selling Edmonton winter. Like Jesus. Stormy Hales. This woman doesn't mind the cold. Stormy's gonna have an issue with her, so it's gonna be an interesting match.
And that completes episode number 12 on Dirt with the Doll. Everyone remember to subscribe and like X Brand Wrestling on YouTube, and remember to share and sign the Hall of Fame petition for my dad to get into the WWE Hall of Fame. Thanks guys for being here. Bye.